Republican House leaders embarrassing themselves again. The Washington Post detailed a Republican leadership meeting from last June, a month before Trump clinched the Republican nomination. Kevin McCarthy said this, quote, there's, at least according to the quote, there's two people I think Putin pays, Rohrabacher and Trump. Speaker Ryan replied, no leaks, all right. This is how we know we're a real family here. Well, the family was a little stunned then because leaked it was. Joining me now, senior editor at the Federalist, Mollie Hemingway, Washington Times opinion editor, Fox News contributor, Charlie Hurt. Thank you both. Mollie, what do you make of such frat boy play at the expense of Rohrabacher, who no one seems concerned about, and the president?
Well, I really do think this was just a stupid joke, and so what's more interesting about it is that it was leaked to the Washington Post, and also that the Washington Post presented this as if it were evidence of some, like, they actually spun it as if they were saying that Donald Trump was taking money from the Russians as opposed to making stupid jokes about it. So it speaks to how the media are completely corrupt and how they're spinning everything into this, like, frenzied Red Scare. But it also, what was interesting is there have been lots of follow-up reporting about who was the leaker and was it Evan McMullin or was it not, which suggests that Evan McMullin was in the room, which is interesting enough as it is.
Maybe this was his purpose.
And Evan McMullin apparently has denied that he was the leaker, but was he the person who recorded this stuff? I don't know. But, you know, these types of things, like, they do speak to a general problem with or also just that the establishment in D.C. really did reasonably see Donald Trump as a threat. They're joking about it and whatnot.
Let me offer a counter view. It suggests that the leadership of the House is somewhat adolescent and unsophisticated, certainly in their new friends, who seems to have disappeared, Evan McMullin now.
And certainly snakebit when it comes to, like, any kind of messaging program. They just can't seem to get anything through and break through all the noise. And Mollie's exactly right. You know, it does underscore just how much the never-Trumper crowd in Washington has, you know, resisted at every turn. And sad to say, you know, so many, you know, obviously Donald Trump has one war front dealing with Democrats, but then the far, I think, more damaging war front is the one with the never-Trumpers in the Republican Party, and even, I think, obviously, a lot of people who are working for him in the White House. I mean, you know, as a reporter, I love leaks. I want the more leaks, the better. And when Donald Trump tweets, I love the tweets because it's kind of like he's a little leaky himself sometimes. It's great stuff if you're a reporter. Lots of information. The media should be thrilled with all of that. But the problem is,
I really don't. See, I'm a little, if I may, I'm a little more cautious than you because I can't stand what the national left-wing media now represents, which is really a colossal force working against our elected leaders in this country and national security, leaks even from the National Security Council. Mollie, let me turn to the special counsel. I can't even believe that we're talking about this. No crime committed. We've got a special counsel, and we got through 8 years of Obama and all those scandals, all of those outrage, and not a whiff.
Right, and we didn't have a special counsel for Benghazi. We didn't have a special counsel when the IRS was actually targeting political opponents and harassing them. We didn't have a special counsel when there was gun running in Mexico, even though there was a referral for criminal investigation there. So I think Donald Trump has a very good point when he's like, why was there nothing there? Oh, there was no special counsel when Hillary Clinton had mishandled classified information and the Department of Justice was also implicated in that. So, yes.